Hey guys, if you guys can hear me, make sure you guys put a 7 in the chat so we can start this off.
Make sure you guys drop a like on the stream as well.
Okay, let's share this to get more people inside of the stream. Alright guys, so let's get started.
Make sure you guys put a 7 in the chat if you can hear us.
If I sound weird right now, it's because I currently can't hear out of one of my ears, so yeah, that's what's been going on. Alright, so recently this character, Lil Nas X, was arrested, and when I went into all the details, I just could not resist making a video on this character. So we're going to get into the connections first, and then after the connections, we're going to expose his base character and his other characters, because knowing their other characters helps you understand the scripting behind their life and the things that they end up, happening, the things that end up happening in their life. Okay, so recently this character was arrested for assault and did like this entire humiliation ritual basically. So this character's full name is Montario Lamar Hill. So let's focus on the Lamar part right now. So Lamar equals 9 and 4 ciphers. Now that's really extreme because this is like the 4 base ciphers, and to equal 9 in all those ciphers, and as you guys already know what I'm about to say, look, we're in a 9 year, okay? And I have a video back in January where I exposed that they were going to be using the number 9 this year. With all the events that they were going to have going on. And so that's actually coming true, okay? So I've been right about that, and we see that they're doing this again. So his middle name equals 9 and 4 ciphers. 45, that's 9. 18, that's 9. 90, that's 9 because 0 has no value. And then 36 is also 9. So I talked about this January 13th, and it's all happening. Now to prove this even further, this character was born on the 9th, okay? And not just born on the 9th, this character was born in the year 1999, okay? And 1999 has 3 9s in it. This character can potentially be a death faker considering how many 9s is connected to this character. So I would not be shocked if this character is later a death faker, because I see that they use this character to harvest a lot of energy. And basically just really pull emotions from people.
Yeah, he's most likely going to be a death faker because he's doing things like this already. And every time a character does something like this, they usually end up faking their death later.
Exactly. So as we already said, his middle name equals 9 and 4 ciphers, and then he's born on the 9th, and then he's even born in 1999, which is 9s all throughout that, so that's a total of 4 9s. So what is the chances that this character You have something to say?
Yeah, I wanted to say something about this humiliation ritual. So the only reason we call it a humiliation ritual is because they are clearly staging and scripting this out.
And that's what you're going to see with all the gematria and all these connections, that it was all pre-planned and scripted.
This is like a big joke. You know, why would it's out of this guy's character to just randomly be on the street in his underwear, you know, like he doesn't even do drugs, none of that. He was actually promoted to children at first with Old Town Road. So this is completely out of his character, and they do this to provoke conspiracies, and we just like to come on here and let you guys know that they're characters and this is all scripted.
Exactly. So now let's get into number 8, because this is so scripted that it's literally mockery. It's like they're putting it in everyone's face. This character is currently 26 years old. All right, 2 plus 6 is 8. He got arrested in August, the 8th month. Okay, the 8th month. His middle name matches to the 8th month in gematria with 36, and 3 plus 6 is 9. This is a 9-year. This is not random. They had this planned so many years ago that's what makes it eerie, is because this was so scripted.
They plan this out from the moment they create the character.
Exactly.
They have their whole career scripted out. And they use the name Lamar a lot. You have Kendrick Lamar,
who was really connected to the 9-year also. Yeah. They used his other character, which you had exposed, Tyler the Creator, this year a lot, because he's connected to the 3 and the 6.
And then they also made Lamar Odom, and if you notice, they made Lamar Odom seem like he was crazy, and now they're doing the same thing with Lil Nas X.
Mm-hmm. So they make these type of characters crazy.
Yeah.
Now let's move into other connections with this. So his full name, think about this, guys. His full name, Montario Lamar Hill, matches to assault with 93. He got arrested for assaulting a police officer, or multiple, whatever. And the fact that his name connects to assault with 93, this was all scripted. And 9 plus 3 is 12. Assault of police, okay, if you put it like this, equals 57, which 5 plus 7 is 12. And look at this, guys. His bond is $75K. 7 plus 5 is 12. So all these 12 connections with this character. And then it is just weird that he assaulted. Is that spelled wrong?
No.
Oh, okay. It seemed like it was spelled wrong. Anyway, it's just weird that he assaulted a police officer, and assault of police equals 57. His bond is listed at $75K. 57 and 75 are the same. This is just all scripting. And yes, the 12 breaks down to being 3, and like I said in that video on Patreon, they're going to use 3, 6, 9, any numbers that are very interconnected with 9, okay? And 3 and 6 are the main 2 numbers, because 3, 6, 9, you know. So his other character is Damson Idris, and Conscious X made a video about this a very long time ago. I mean, he was the first one to talk about this, and these 2 characters are the most identical. That is my opinion. I find that these characters are copy and paste of each other, especially with this character, Lil Nas X being arrested. It reminded me of Damson in the show Snowfall, how he had the whole time period where his character got arrested. I think that was predictive programmed towards this character.
And he went crazy at the end.
Exactly.
And now we see Lil Nas X going crazy.
So these 2 characters are very identical, and we're going to talk about connections between them. Here's another side-by-side comparison of them. I find that Lil Nas X looks more fictitious, and this is mainly because his character is so mixed with so many different characters. While if you look at Damson's character, he's mainly, like, his image is mainly pulled from Eddie Murphy, okay? Like, that's who he mainly looks like. So before I get deeper into their other characters, I want to talk about why it is important to know their other characters, and it's because you'll know the scripting, okay? You'll understand the scripting more. So Damson equals 33. Now, I said this in my Barbie movie video when I exposed Maggie, what's her name? Robbie?
Oh,
Margaret Robbie? Margot, okay. She was currently 33, and I noticed when characters are 33, they have a big moment in a career. Now, this gets deeper. It's not just when it's that direct character. If they have another character that is also big like them and they're 33, sometimes they'll use that to push the other character. So we see that all of this is happening with Lil Nas X right now, and his other character, Damson, equals 33. And not only that, he's currently 33 right now. And another crazy connection, I didn't even pull this up, but Damson is born in September, and the trial is set for September 15th.
And September is the 9th month.
Exactly. And the 15th, 1 plus 5, that's 6, that's 96. Okay? Now, let's get into their other character, which is Eddie Murphy. Now, Conscious X talked about this on YouTube a long time ago, and as you guys see from the side-by-side comparison that I made, these characters look identical. I find that these two characters are the most identical out of them all because their nose, everything about these two characters are identical, okay?
And they're both actors.
Exactly.
And that's how I know this Lil Nas X Humiliation stunt is fake, because he comes from, his base character is Eddie Murphy, who's an actor, so he's acting.
Exactly. These two, they're just identical. Like, that connection's crazy because it's like they have the same exact life, but he's more serious, you see?
And also Eddie Murphy got big with Beverly Hills Cop, which is in LA, and Damson Idris got big with Snowfall, which takes place in LA.
Wow, I didn't even think about that.
And then Lil Nas X gets arrested in LA.
Okay, yeah. We're going to talk about that one because there's so much scripting with that. So before we get into showing the side-by-side comparisons of Eddie Murphy and Lil Nas X, Conscious X made a video about this 3 years ago, okay? That is insane. That's so much time. Like, you know, it's a long time ago. About these two characters being alike, and they recently did Damage Control a year ago, where, go ahead, just.
So, Eddie Murphy is known for his movie Beverly Hills Cop. It's one of his biggest movies, and as you can see, I made this video in 2022, and then a year ago, they remade Beverly Hills Cop, and they put Lil Nas X on the soundtrack. So it's crazy. Before, when you used to type in Eddie Murphy as Lil Nas X, only my video used to pop up. But now his soundtrack on Eddie Murphy's movie pops up. So this shows that it was direct damage control to my video.
Exactly.
They do this to flood out the search with their damage control, and it pushes our videos lower. But all of this is always a response. Every time they respond like this, it's always confirmation that we were correct.
This is so symbolic. I know that, like, this seems like it's nothing, but your video was 3 years ago. Right now, he's doing something that we would expose, and his damage controls from a year ago, and they control the views. You guys have to understand that, and it has 3 million views on there.
Yeah.
You know, that's a crazy.
Yeah, a lot of their views are fake.
So here's a side-by-side comparison that Conscious X made of Eddie Murphy and Lil Nas X. Now, these two characters I find to be very hard to match up, but they're very identical, okay? And that is because, like I said earlier, Lil Nas X's character is a very fictitious-looking character. Purposely, because if they wanted to harvest as much energy as possible, they have to make something that's over the top, that's always going to do like these extreme lows to get attention.
Shock factor.
Exactly.
That's why he has this long hair and he acts very feminine. That's a way they can shock people and harvest their energy.
Exactly. That's exactly what his character is made for. He's an exaggerated version of Eddie Murphy. Now, this is why I say I find these two characters to be the most identical. If you look at Damson and Eddie Murphy, come on, their nose, their teeth is identical, okay? They look so much alike. And here's their recent character, okay? So I've told you guys time after time, they now have streamers and influencers as their new characters. So their new character is this BruceDropEmOff character. He is their new addition, okay? So here's a side-by-side comparison of him and Lil Nas X, and they look so much alike.
It's funny because he didn't even exist when I first exposed these characters.
So he's a damage control character,
Yeah.
a character that they make out of damage control. That happens a lot. That's a whole new aspect of damage control.
And he's even mocked himself. There's so many clips out there of him mocking that he is Eddie Murphy.
Exactly.
Even other streamers, when they reacted to Divine Sade's videos, have mentioned that Bruce is Eddie Murphy.
So we see this comparison that I made of these two characters. They look very much alike. There are multiple similarities between these characters. They're even wearing their hair pretty similar. But of course, everything with Lil Nas X has to be over-exaggerated, over-amplified. And then here's a side-by-side comparison of Damson and Bruce. Okay, these two characters look very much alike. And this is Eddie Murphy's most identical character. And this is purposely done because Bruce is a smaller character. I noticed when they have a small character, they are going to make that character look identical to them. I think it would just be too obvious if they put a character on the mainstream that's just copy and paste of another big character. So what they do is they always have a smaller character who is just copy and paste.
That's true, especially with the streamers, like with Kai Cenat, he's copy and paste of Diddy. You know, he looks the most like Diddy out of all of their characters. Same thing with Duke Dennis. He looks the most identical to Future than any of his other characters. So these streamers are actually the most obvious looking characters at the end of the day because they're like copy and paste. He even has a similar mustache and mouth as Eddie Murphy.
Exactly. Their nose,
yeah.
And their eyes. All of them have the same exact eyes. Do not be fooled. They all have the same exact eyes. They do these small details to throw you guys off.
Yeah, the only difference is the hair.
Exactly.
There's even memes of Eddie Murphy with longer hair and people think it's Bruce.
This is a crazy comparison that Conscious X made. Whenever I see that they're doing a similar pose in the photos, I reference back to my Eminem and Central C video where I basically explained that whenever they have similar photos, it was purposely done. It's like clues being left behind.
Yeah, because why would they both have a photo touching the left side of their chin in the same way? And they even have their mouth open in both of the photos.
Mm-hmm. Now this is where we get into a crazy riddle, because they do a lot of riddles that the average person just wouldn't pick up on, you know, and these riddles could actually make people realize, okay, something's going on here. So the first thing I want to explain with this is Eddie Murphy has a movie called Beverly Hills Cop, okay? Which takes place in California. As you guys know, Lil Nas X was recently arrested where? In California. That movie came out December 5th, 1984. Lil Nas X was arrested August 21st, 2025. The movie and the arrest date are exactly 40 years apart, okay? 40 is 4 because the 0 has no value. What is the chances he gets? What is the chances that he is facing 4 felonies?
So they're using the same number.
Exactly.
And his last name is Hill.
Beverly Hills. Okay? This happened in California. The movie Beverly Hills Cop takes place in California. The movie is exactly 40 years old right now. His other character gets charged with 4 felonies. And then not only that, let's keep going with this number 4. Lil Nas X is born in the 4th month. Okay? So this is all encoded. Now, here's some gematria that just shows that this was really scripted. This happened on Ventura Boulevard, okay, which matches to assault of police with 231, matches to assault with 96, and it even matches to his other character, Damson, with 66. All right? So this proves where it happened has the energy for this to happen, in the sense.
That's
because
true.
Numbers are energy. So whenever things match up in gematria, it's like there's a certain energy connected. So this place is connected to assault. It's connected to assault of a police officer. Okay? And this just so happened to be the place where Lil Nas X gets arrested. Now, let's get crazier with the connections here.
And Damson killed a police officer in Snowfall. If you guys watch that show. In LA.
Wow, that's crazy.
So there's a lot
in
of
Snowfall?
connections. Yeah. His neighbor.
Oh, yeah, that's so crazy. I find that their shows and their movies are like connections to their other characters.
Yeah.
All the time. All the time. So, this happened on Ventura Boulevard, right? That's how you say it?
Yeah.
Okay. And what is the chances that Jim Carrey's other character, Justin Bieber, has been trending, and Jim Carrey's in the movie Ace Ventura? And not only that, we all know the situation with Diddy, Cassie. Cassie's last name is Ventura. Okay? All of this stuff is interconnected. It's scripted purposely. And then we see that Ventura Boulevard equals 96. We just explained earlier that the trial is set to September 15th. 1 plus 5 is 6, so that's 96. That's 96.
A lot of NPCs are joining the chat. But we'll let them just...
Because we're trying to explain this to people that care. All right.
Just ignore the NPCs in the chat, guys.
Make sure you guys like the stream. Okay. So this side-by-side comparison explains these characters perfectly. Okay. Conscious X made this, and it's a really good matchup. They're facing the same way. They're both wearing purple, and like I said, Lil Nas X character is just a exaggerated version of Eddie Murphy. Okay, so Eddie Murphy's character is already a humiliation, and it wasn't enough, so they went and created this other character who is just like shock factor all the way through. I found this to be very interesting, the fact that Lil Nas X equals 44 in the reverse reduction cipher. Characters connected to 44, 42, or reverse 24 are very like racist characters. They're very stereotypical characters. And if you want more proof on that, I recommend checking out the docuseries that I have about the number 42. I have 2 videos on it. They're really long and they really get into all the details about these characters that are detrimental to the mind of a certain demographic of people. Now, every single race group of characters is detrimental to that particular race group. This video focused predominantly on black characters, okay, who just do a lot of crazy things.
And I wanted to search something up about Eddie Murphy because I noticed Lil Nas X is a character based off of Eddie Murphy's characters.
Of course.
Because Eddie Murphy has so many movies where he's dressed like a woman.
I feel like this character does a lot of mockery because, well, it's not a feel. This is like legit. This character does a lot of mockery towards the idea that they play characters.
Yeah. He played so many characters in this movie. I don't even remember how many he played.
Think about this. They're mocking this concept of playing characters.
And he's with his character in the movie. They're on top of each other.
This is so weird.
And so this reminds me a lot. You know, it's like they made... Hold on, let me pull it up. They made Lil Nas X based off of Eddie Murphy's characters in these movies where he's dressed like a woman.
That is a crazy connection.
Yeah, I just wanted to point that out because Lil Nas X came out dressing like a woman, and it's like they made a actual character from Eddie Murphy's characters.
Exactly. And
they do that a lot.
So that's the entire presentation of these characters, all the scripting, the encodedness. There's also small details that I'm going to mention before I roast all these NPCs up in here. So we see that the Beverly Hills Cop, and I've already explained this connection, the movie, the time duration is 1 hour and 45 minutes. Lil Nas X character got arrested. Let's see. He got arrested at 5:40 a.m. Think about that, guys. He got arrested at 5:40 a.m. and it says Mr. Hill. Think about that. And his other character was in this movie, Beverly Hills Cop, and it's 1 hour and 45 minutes. Just shift it, okay? And then you have 54. And he... Where did I put it? Oh, okay, it's right there. No. Over here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And this is also 9, okay? Everything about this entire situation is 9.
Notice it was in the Studio City neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
They call it Studio City because it's the whole city's a studio where they stage these events.
Exactly.
And then they said that's when the police were called to the scene. You know, like the scene of a movie.
It's like an act. And they act this stuff all the way out, okay? They go all the way out.
Yeah, he was actually out there.
He was filmed walking. Come on.
Who was recording him at 5 a.m.?
Exactly. And then they're just trying to make it seem like some type of conspiracy thing. I could just already tell there's all these conspiracy pages like... the industry's getting to him or something like that. I don't know.
He sold his soul.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, this is just to harvest energy. And This also reminds me of the time that, what's that comedian's name?
Martin Lawrence?
Yeah, Martin Lawrence did the same exact thing.
That's insane. Okay. When did Martin have a breakdown?
Oh yeah, that's what it was. It was a breakdown.
Okay,
And
this is...
I can't show too much, so I'm just gonna show this. Let me put. I don't think there's a video, but let me see. Yeah, I think this was a long time ago, so there's no videos, but we'll just show this. So, comedian Martin Lawrence runs into the street and he was yelling at cars saying they were trying to kill him.
And think about this. This was published May 8th, 1996. I just told you guys all the 8 connections. Lil Nas X get arrested in the 8th month. His middle name is Lamar. Lamar matches to 8th month with 36. And then this is documented that this character did, Martin Lawrence character did this on the 8th, May 8th, 1996.
And this is LA Times.
Of course, which is in reverse, like encodedly, 1999, right? Because 1996, the 6 can be flipped into a 9, and then Lil Nas X's character was born in 1999. So he's interconnected with this character. Now, I find what the Lil Nas X situation looks like a complete joke. Look at this. Dark secrets get exposed.
And what's weird about this, there's no proof of this. Have you guys noticed that? Like, there's no photos, there's no video, nothing. And...
oh, look, it's the same place.
wow.
Ventura. All right, so these two situations seem interconnected.
Yeah, this is more proof that Lil Nas X is Eddie Murphy, because Martin Lawrence has been with Eddie Murphy many times.
Oh, they're actually the same. They look exactly like each other. It's like certain photos where they look very similar, and they do this on purpose because characters they make around the same time period, if they wanted to push them more, they would basically make them look similar. And look at this. Life came out in 1999. Lil Nas X was born in 1999. And his character's getting arrested.
Wow.
Yeah, if you go back, it says 1999. Wow. The time of Martin Lawrence situation was at 12:30, and someone said that 12:30, if you add it up, it's 6. You flip that and it's a 9.
And of course, this movie's about them doing life in prison, and Lil Nas X was arrested.
We've already talked about Bruce and Eddie Murphy being the same. If you play back the stream, you would see that. Someone had a good connection. They said that something about Prince with the color purple, and in that side-by-side comparison, they were both wearing purple, and the connection here is that Prince died in the 4th month, and Lil Nas X was born in the 4th month. Okay.
Yeah, if you guys are just getting in here, you can rewind the stream or rewatch it after it's over.
Exactly.
We talked about all the characters already.
Exactly, and I already exposed and explained all the details with this situation.
Exactly. Martin Lawrence also cross-dresses in a lot of weird movies. So that's the thing that all 3 of these characters have in common.
They said that Charlie Murphy played Prince in a skit.
Wow.
So that's a crazy connection because Prince dies in the 9th month, and then Lil Nas X is born in the 9th month. He died in the 4th month, and then Lil Nas X is born in the 4th month. Just got confused there.
And Charlie Murphy's a death faker too. We'll be exposing him in a separate live stream.
He's dead?
Yeah, he died in April.
Yeah, and then look at this, the 12. Earlier I kept talking about the number 12. I told you guys that his full name matches with assault of police with 93. 9 plus 3 is 12. And then assault of police equals 57. 5 plus 7 is 12. And then the bond was set at $75K, which is 12. And then you're telling me that Eddie Murphy's brother died on the 12th and was born on the 12th.
Wow. And he died on the 12th. He died in April, and Lil Nas X was born in April.
Wow. Someone said the movie Life was released 1 week after Lil Nas X was born. That's crazy.
Wow.
Release date.
Alright, there's another movie called Life. April 16, 1999. Yeah, that is true. Lil Nas X. April 9th, 1999. So exactly 1 week after Lil Nas X was born, they make that movie.
And it's like
and he's connected.
Programming towards his character getting arrested. Think about that.
Everything they do is scripted. Wow.
57. That is insane. So right here it says that Charlie Murphy died at 57 years old. I literally just told you guys. Lil Nas X, he assaulted a police officer. Assault of police equals 57. Also, his bond was set at $75K. And this guy, his death is so scripted. He died at 57 on the 12th. 5 plus 7 is 12. He died on the 12th.
Wow.
And then 12 is 3, and then the 3rd season of okay, something about the 3rd season of something, but it's all interconnected.
Oh, the 3rd season premiere of Black Jesus and his brother's film Dolomite Is My Name were dedicated to Charlie Murphy. So that's why. Connection. Yeah.
I don't know why this guy is so filler to my life.
I didn't even know he existed.
Or died.
So
2017.
This could be a connection of Lil Nas X faking his death, because they might not fake Eddie Murphy's death, but the death fake connection will be towards Eddie Murphy's brother being a death faker.
Someone said that was 9 days after. Well, let's see this. Because I didn't even look into him. Alright, they're all born in April. And then look, the 33. Sorry, no, that's not 33. That's 43. Okay.
Why would they be born?
The 3 connection, though, is crazy because, again, all these 12s. I didn't even know this. Everyone's born in April.
Him? Alright, that is crazy. They're only 6 days apart. Like their birthdays.
Nah.
Look at that.
This is insane.
Eddie Murphy, April 3rd. Lil Nas X, April 9th. We can't make this up, man. Why would they do this?
This gets even more crazier because, again, earlier, all the 3 connections with the 12. Now we're seeing that He's born on the 3rd. His brother was born on the 12th and died on the 12th, which is 3. And then they're all born in April. That's insane.
This is actually a joke. You have to be blind to not even see this. Wow. The numerology of Eddie Murphy's birthday is 24.
Of course.
So that's why they use him so much.
Go check out this video. This one and this one.
Make sure you guys join the Patreon so you can watch these videos. The link to the Patreon is in the description.
I've already seen his birthday. I wonder what their new character's birthday is. I doubt they have any. Okay, that's not what I was looking for. He's also born in September, and the trial is set September 15th.
And yeah, Damson was born in September.
I talked about that earlier, and
so they're only 21 days apart. Their birthdays.
He's 24 right now, and we just talked about the entire 24 for you.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy's numerology of his birthday is 24. Wow, this is all scripted.
All these 9 connections is crazy.
Also, BruceDropEmOff is born on the 23rd, which is 5, and Lil Nas X numerology of his birthday is 5.
And then he got arrested at 5 a.m.
Wow. So every time they do a ritual like this, all of their other characters are always going to be connected. It never fails.
Alright guys, so this entire situation was scripted. It's fake. It's a harvest. Okay, Humiliation. They use these weird type of things to shock people. That shock is the harvest.
That's why he's always painting his nails and wearing wigs.
Exactly. Yes, I agree, Andy. I didn't hear of this character neither until I did the videos about Kai and Duke, and people were like, "Dude, Bruce, he looks so much like Eddie Murphy," and it's disgusting.
Even one of the streamers brought it up. I think it was Kai.
Or was it
or Your Rage?
Yeah, I think it was him.
Yeah, one of them. Wow, this is another connection to him being Damson Idris. Remember in Snowfall when Damson Idris went to jail?
He has a scene where he's exactly like this. Like
at the end, yeah.
And in the beginning when he actually went to jail, where he's holding the phone and stuff. It was crazy. What is the numero? Look, the 3697.
Wow.
He equals 36 so much, guys. It's insane.
Right here, he looks so much like Damson when he went crazy at the end. And that's a huge connection. Why would Damson Idris' character, Franklin in Snowfall, go crazy at the very end of the show? And now Lil Nas X is going crazy in his underwear.
This shows that they're fictitious characters. It's like their life is a
role.
A role, yeah.
And these actors like Damson and Eddie Murphy, they pretend like they have a normal, regular life, but then they play out these roles in movies. But with these type of characters like Lil Nas X, his whole career is a character.
So right here, this picture of Lil Nas X having this blonde hair reminds me of how recently, randomly, as Damage Control, they had Cardi B's character on trial or
Yeah.
something like that. And someone went to my blonde hair video and my recent video on Cardi B and Nicki Minaj and them, and they basically brought up the connection, how that's very weird, how they have her on trial with that color hair.
Want me to pull it up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they used the blonde hair also as a shock factor.
Trial. Right there.
Of course.
This is so much damage control, like huge damage control. Let's pull up my video, a recent one on YouTube. Inception. Okay, so 2 months ago I made a video. Basically, I kind of finalized my exposure of these characters. What is the chance they were all wearing animal print in this? Like, come on. When I see these photos, I just had to put them together. And yes, they make it obvious sometimes. You guys, they edit these characters. Whenever they don't want them to look as much as their other character, they'll edit them to not look as much as their other character. And whenever they do, they will literally amplify the certain features that the other character has on their face. This is ridiculous. Why is everyone either in a trial or getting arrested?
And what's weird about this, her trial is about assaulting a security guard. And Lil Nas X assaulted a police officer.
Exactly.
So it's a similar situation.
This is all, it's all scripted because this is the 9-year, the Mars energy of 9. It's like this aggression, feuding, fighting, going against other people, Someone had said that the first video they saw was Divine's checkerboard one with the strategy moves. Exactly. So I want to explain that video because this is exactly what they're doing right now. So let's think about Lil Nas X's character. So black or white, whichever one you want to see as evil in this component or as the chaos, is what they're currently doing right now. Okay, so they moved to the black and now they have his character doing the chaos, right? And then next minute they're going to move to the white and have his character calm, not doing much, or getting sympathy or being nice for some odd reason. They play this game a lot. This video was 4 years ago.
And ironically, you have Cardi B in the title.
I mean, because, these characters, they wear a lot of checkerboard.
So we could do a separate live stream about this situation because I'm sure there's so many more connections with this.
Yeah, there's so much coding and gematria and symbolism.
And you can tell this is fake because why is the main thing they're talking about is the lawyer saying which one is your real hair, because I guess she was wearing the blonde wig.
And then now back to, these are both wigs. That's clear. They just distracting people at this point, because why does this even matter?
And why is she doing that, coming with a different wig the next day?
This is just a performance.
Yeah, it's a joke. That's why she's laughing.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Watch this?
She's being sued for $24 million.
Oh, of course. Go check out that Patreon video. It's over there. This Patreon video, this docu-series is so good. I talk about all these quote-unquote black characters and how they're detrimental and how they push all these agendas on people.
Someone even said Lakers equals 24.
Wow, that's crazy. Go back to what you were showing. We see that this happened on August 25th to the 27th, right? This is 2025, guys. A 9-year, 27 is 9. 2025, the 25th, August 25th. Come on.
And of course, this happened in California, and her trial is in LA.
And the LA fires, because California, if you guys watch this video, it is so connected to the number 9. Okay? So that's why they're using that place so much this year.
Make sure you guys join our Patreon so you can watch this video about the LA fires. The link's in the description. Because I feel like this event happened at the very beginning of the year to set the tone of what they were going to do. Because why are all these situations in LA? You know, the fire, Lil Nas X gets arrested in LA, Cardi B's situation happened in California, and her trial is in LA.
Look up Kobe's birthday. Someone said his birthday was the other day or something. Wow, that's crazy.
August 23rd. Wow, and I just showed how BruceDropEmOff birthday is September 23rd. And his birthday's coming up.
He's 24 right now, and then he's number 24. Well, was number 24. That's annoying. Anyway.
And
he died on the 26th. Lil Nas X it's 26 right now. We're getting arrested.
Wow. And he died at 41, which is 5. And Lil Nas X, numerology of his birthday is 5. Have you noticed everything they do in LA is always going to be connected to Kobe?
He's a huge death figure.
Someone said LeBron James equals 42 in gematria. I wouldn't be surprised.
All those characters, any character that goes under the title of being African American, Black, or targets the Black community is connected to 42, 24, and 44.
Let us know if you guys have any questions or any other connections. Oh, one thing I wanted to look up was all the mockery that they've done with BruceDropEmOff and Eddie Murphy, because we were just showing Kobe, and when I looked this up, there's a photo of Eddie Murphy at a basketball game, and they photoshopped
Bruce's hairline onto
him. And he looks identical.
That is gross.
You can't even tell a difference.
They mock people so much. Like a lot. Look at this. And they make this stuff.
Yeah, they made this on purpose. These aren't regular people that make this. In this one right here, you can't tell who's who. They have the same smile, everything.
It's weird how you put two characters together, then it kind of makes another character. You see other people.
Yeah, that is true. Also, I noticed something funny with these two photos. Notice how Bruce has like a little twitch in his eye right here, and then Eddie Murphy has the same thing going on with his eye.
And the opposite one.
Yeah.
They are the most identical.
Yeah, the streamers are always copy and paste. I don't know why.
Because it's a whole new like genre, and
that means they're restarting.
Exactly. That's why they don't make these actors or any of that anymore.
So I guess Bruce has brought this up multiple times that he looks like Eddie Murphy. This is him making a comparison of himself live.
They have to make this stuff. They just have to.
I can't even believe this. And he looks so much like Lil Nas X and Damson also. And then there's even like jokes where they're saying stuff about Bruce but showing a video of Eddie Murphy. It's like so much mockery, it never ends. Is this him?
No, I highly doubt that.
What's his name?
Alright guys, we're about to end this stream. Do you guys have any questions before we go? And make sure you guys join the Patreon. There's so many interesting, fascinating videos coming out very soon. Okay.
Of course, he's known for playing games like Among Us.
And GTA, which takes place in
LA.
Exactly. Okay.
Someone said look up Shalamir Suli because the dates are connected to Lil Nas X.
Who exactly is this?
I've never heard of them.
Not in LA.
April 22nd.
He said that. Let's go back. He said that he was born 13 days prior to the first anniversary of the fake death of that character.
Oh, yeah, I get what they're saying.
You know, it takes place in LA. That's crazy. Well, he said the premiere Shrek is also connected to this.
Yeah, so she died. Well, he was born a year later.
Can you look up the Shrek connection? The premiere.
Oh, April 22nd? Is that what they're referring to?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it premiered April 22nd, 2001. She died April 22nd, 1998.
And look, 2001, she was 21.
Oh, yeah.
The 3, they use this 3 so much and everything.
And the 12.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Rock was Donkey in this.
Said that it seems like, oh yeah, that's crazy, and they're very similar. He said it seems like the NPCs won't be attacking today.
They were earlier in the beginning.
They were, it's just we did not entertain them.
And the one time that we did, I had said the NPCs are going crazy in the chat, and one of them said they noticed us.
Yes.
And then ever since then, they stopped.
And then Benyu, I think, was here on another profile. He's always here. A lot of people exposing the 1%ers are now gone.
Like who? Because I don't even think that's true.
Where are they gone?
And there's not really anybody exposing anything. We're the only ones that come on here and tell you guys that this is all fake. They're all characters created. No one else says that. The characters they create to try to make conspiracies, they always end it off by saying they get sacrificed or that they're real people playing a role, which is not true.
They said they're gone off this platform.
Well, those people were characters, and you fell for a character. Because real people don't go anywhere. We will keep exposing till the day we die.
There were 2 bots with the same name but different profiles. That's crazy. I seen a few bots in here earlier. They were talking about carrots and giving each other virtual carrots. And I was like, what?
Rem said, I haven't seen other content creators that are as legit as you guys.
Thank you so much, Rem.
Yeah, I'm glad you know the truth because there is nobody else as real as us. They always have an agenda. They never give you the truth straight out.
Exactly. Okay, so...
Exactly. Someone said that some accounts have been copying our content on Instagram.
Yeah, we've seen that. It's annoying because where were they so many years ago? Nowhere to be seen. So their accounts got born and dried up, so they decided to switch over and
copy us.
Copy and steal content directly. Can you provide relatable examples of NPCs making your life difficult because of what you do? It'll help what I'm going through.
Join the Patreon because we have a lot of videos on that topic.
I mean, they do a lot of things. I mean, like the live stream, for example. Commenting and acting stupid. There was someone literally spamming earlier.
This was a good video that Divine made about this.
Oh, that was recent. There's other examples.
Exactly. Math said, I hate how some channels discredit your style. I think they're gatekeeping the info that we share. Exactly.
Yeah, because they're shifting the narrative or they're not deeply explaining in the way that we've been explaining. I mean, come on. Conscious X has been doing this for like 5 years and I've been doing this for 4 years now. So there's so many videos and we've got really deep with a lot of this, you know, and I see that they'll steal a role that we've had that no one would even touch or talk about, and then they shift the entire narrative on it, you know.
The funny thing is today marks the 5-year anniversary for me for the first video that I ever made.
Wow.
Exposing celebrities.
That's crazy. 5 years.
Yeah. So today's like the 5-year anniversary.
Someone said, wait, this is live? Y'all must be trying out something new. Thought it was a video. LOL. Yeah, I mean, we've been doing live streams for the past month now.
Yeah, we had took a break because we got sick.
Exactly. So I have 3 live streams right now that are up, that are recent. My other ones are for members only, and they're from last year. So yeah, it's because people do not pay attention to videos no more, I feel like.
So we save our videos for Patreon now.
And I really like videos, but it seems like people are more drawn to live streams or something nowadays.
So if you want our videos, join the Patreon because we still make videos on there. I have one dropping this weekend on Patreon.
And I have some really crazy ones dropping very soon. They're so interesting, man.
Yeah, we have so many videos coming in September.
We're getting really old. Okay, we're going far back with characters.
Yeah.
Characters that were never exposed for some reason before.
Shout out to Benny. He said, "You two are the real content creators."
Thank you so much. Benny's on our Patreon. He's a real one.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody on our Patreon.
So we recently put out a good amount of videos on Patreon also. So what is this? Oh. This was the last video that was posted. It's a really good video. The enlightenment tier and celestial tier are really personal. You know, they go into topics that help you guys basically evolve, like all my star seeds, and some of you guys like the term chosen ones. That is what the enlightenment and celestial tier is about. Just really getting deep into that content and just talking about those subjects.
So if you guys want videos about NPCs and star seeds and advice,
join those two tiers. Also, if you want to talk, okay, we have a lot of people right now who are scheduling calls with us. Join the celestial tier. We appreciate every single one of you guys that join that.
yeah.
And we like talking to you guys. We love talking to real people because we're always getting so close to bots and NPCs, and so it's really amazing when we can speak to someone that like gets it, and like, you know, that's amazing.
Yeah, we always say this, we've only talked to a handful of real people.
Exactly.
So if you're a real person, make sure you join the celestial tier and schedule a call.
Exactly.
So when you join the enlightenment tier, you get access to the NPC and starseed videos and a numerology reading from Divine Sade. And then when you join the celestial tier, you get all of that plus a phone call.
Exactly.
So that's the difference between these two. And even if you join the knowledge tier, you still get 100 videos. So
yeah, we actively post on there and we still engage with everybody. Someone said, question about tier, is it only asks 5 questions for only one time? No, that's once a month.
yeah, if you join the knowledge tier, you get to ask us 5 questions per month.
And sometimes it's more because it depends on if we have like a surplus of people. You also have to understand it's just 2 of us. But
if you want more questions, you can join these tiers.
yeah, we're really close to people on the enlightenment tier. I feel like we talk to them all the time, and we've met amazing people with that. Also, there's readings on there, so anyone that's interested in getting a numerology reading, my readings gave people clarity about a lot of situations that they've had in their life, and I just love when people say it helped them so much, you know, and there's been so many people.
Shout out to Andy. He said he was with us from the beginning.
Thank you. And then Rich Little Man said, what did you laugh?
Sorry.
They said, what made y'all initially want to start exposing celebs? Deception.
So, yeah.
I don't like being deceived, so.
So what started with me was I used to make videos. If you guys look at my first videos on my channel, I was just giving advice on you know, the depression that comes from being isolated when you know, go through your spiritual awakening. And then I slowly started realizing that celebrities were scripted, and so I made the Kobe video and the Pop Smoke video, and I still thought celebrities were real during that time until I found out XXX Tentacion was Lil Jojo. But the one that really got me was the Polo G one. When I found out that Polo G was Speaker Knockers, that just blew my mind, and it confirmed to me that celebrities were fake.
Yeah, especially when they responded.
Yeah, Polo G ended up responding to me on the Breakfast Club interview. So once they kept responding, like Hobson's response to me, which a lot of people are stealing and acting like I didn't even cause that to happen, but I'm the reason why he even went on live and talked about him being Gucci, and he admitted it after my video. So all of these responses just made me keep going. You know, I was gonna stop at first because I got so much hate. I was getting thousands of hate comments every day, and I was gonna stop, but then I realized they were responding for a reason, because it was all confirmation.
Exactly. Why would they leave all these clues behind and just leave all these riddles and stuff? They're testing to see if anyone would even notice it, you know? And there's just so much to uncover. Oh, yeah, someone said, I remember Conscious X video.
Oh my.
The first I saw was
Yeah.
his happy video where you were walking in the park or something. Yeah, that was a really good video.
Yeah, it was called
Do What Makes You Happy.
Yeah, Do What Makes You Happy. And the reason I made that video is because I had just exposed Dave Chappelle, and he responded, his other character responded to me, and I was just getting so much hate and so many responses all at once that it made me very depressed. This was back in 2020. And so I just felt like, so I shifted my energy into being happy, and I just felt like making a video about that. And yeah, I was at the park just talking, and a lot of people liked that video. And it's still on my channel, but you have to join the membership to watch it. But it's still there because now
How's the video? And it was around a time period where people were just so indulgent and like negativity and like
there was so much negativity online.
So much negativity. And it was a really good video. My reasoning for starting this was honestly to just uncover these layers. I have this detective-like thing where I just love uncovering layers, and I hate deception. So that is the main reason behind all of this. I mean, think about all these connections. And I started off with doing symbolism. That was the main thing that I got into, like the checkerboard video that's right there. There were so many details. What's the matter with that? This is weird that I'm talking about this character, and my first video starts with me talking about Lil Nas X character.
Wow.
I don't know where the second one is at. Okay, that's
Right
the second one. Crazy.
And the blonde hair video was one of your first ones too.
That's crazy. Alternate egos. I forgot all about that.
And we were talking about Prince with this too.
Imagine our entire combination of encoded damage control.
We've come a long way.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Exactly. Mike said if you're getting hate, you're doing something right.
True.
Rem said he's excited to watch the new NPC videos on Patreon. He said he's going to watch them soon. We appreciate that.
These are really good because, like, I'm talking about how you can level up and evolve, okay? And, like, just helping you guys grow. That's what this video is mainly about.
Yeah, the knowledge tier is just us exposing events and celebrities, and then and agendas. And then the enlightenment tier is exposing NPCs and giving you advice as a starseed how to go about things.
And the celestial tier is for communication, of course.
That is true.
The entire mass theory. I'm so glad we evolved past that. Okay.
I'm gonna pull up the video.
That logically kind of doesn't make any sense. It's just too many details, which means too many lies. Like,
So Arkeen said, I remember back when we thought celebs were wearing masks. Yeah, that's how it started. We didn't know exactly how they were doing this.
and we were going based off what involved people were saying, but when you
Yeah.
actually put logic in there and you really dedicate parts of your life to really researching this stuff, that doesn't make any sense. They've actually admitted how they were made. Okay, there's a community called the cloning community, and they were pretty much
Closer.
they were closer than the masked people, because the masked people, that just sounds illiterate and dumb. But the cloning community was close because it does deal with technology. It's artificial humanoids.
The only reason we don't call them clones is because they're not exact copies of each other. They do slight differences. Clone means 100% copy.
Exactly, and I think people are not understanding that, and I explained that in this video and the previous video that was shown. They do have duplications of themselves to be in multiple places at once. I talked about that in that video that was just on the screen. Where is it? Right here.
Mm-hmm.
I talked about every single layer in this video, just breaking down their music video.
And the reason why I showed this photo is because even though they're the most alike, there's still slight differences that they do.
So they can make you think that it's a different person.
Yeah.
Like, over amplifying his hairline.
Yeah. His mustache is a little different.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they do these little details.
They purposely made his like this.
They do this stuff on purpose because...
It can throw off the average person.
Yeah. They know eventually someone's going to figure it out. And so they have to make some slight changes.
And they don't care about it being exposed for some reason, though. Because they know that the majority will do what they do already to us.
Yeah. They'll say we're
You guys
wrong.
have seen our comments on Instagram and all the other stuff and Facebook. That was just insane.
Someone said, do you ever have any celebrities threaten legal action over your content? No.
That would never happen.
How could a character sue somebody? Like, that doesn't make any sense. And it's funny you bring this up because Cardi B, they did fear mongering with her
All the time.
with Tasha K. So Tasha K is a character, right? But she is pretending to be a real person that's a YouTuber and that interviews celebrities. And so they got a fake celebrity like Cardi B to sue another character who's pretending to be real so that it scares real people into exposing celebrities.
There's a lot of fear mongering that stops people from actually making content.
And then they purposely, the jury purposely ruled in Cardi B's favor so that it can scare people from exposing them. But if you look at what Tasha K said, it's pretty much true.
It's all just fearing, like fear mongering. They want people to be scared to speak. Okay,
Yeah.
if you guys have anything y'all ever want to speak about, we had a conversation on the phone with someone. They wanted to make content or whatever, but they were scared. And we like, you just got to do it. And it's a topic that's different than what we talk about, but they wanted to talk about something.
Yeah.
And we were like, do it. Stop being scared. And I couldn't, like, I just can't believe how many people they make scared. Like, they put people in fear to express themselves.
So don't ever be scared. They can't sue you because at the end of the day, they're characters. All we're showing is that they're characters.
Mm-hmm.
How can you sue someone for telling the truth?
Especially if y'all leave all the context, like the clues.
They're admitting it.
Exactly.
All we're doing is pointing out what they have already put out there.
Exactly.
like with this Bruce situation.
They've admitted that countlessly. And sometimes they get mad that it's not being exposed fast enough. So
Yeah.
they'll just go out and just... Wow. Rim said that they are controlled to deceive the masses because everyone would think majority is the truth.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's how it works. Everyone thinks what everybody else is doing. If it's like 100,000 people doing a certain thing versus 5 people doing something different, naturally people are just going to think, oh, what the 100,000 people are doing is correct, even though that's probably wrong. They're probably all wrong.
Andy said he learned about energy harvesting from us and didn't learn it anywhere else.
No one talks about it. That they do all this shock factor to draw people in. I mean, think about the damage control that they do.
Yeah, because they do so many things for attention. Like, Lil Nas X is known for doing things for attention. And...
especially in 2020 and 2021 purposely.
yeah. I always think about these shoes, Satan shoes. You know, he's purposely doing one-eye symbolism.
He has his nails painted, which is already shock factor, and they're black, so people...
and then he has the black and red going on.
Associate that with evil.
And then the Bible
666 on there. What is that Bible verse? Luke 10:18.
I think it's the one about Lucifer falling from heaven.
And then his the contacts are serpent.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice
like a
that.
Snake and then red hair.
Red background.
This character is made to do this stuff.
And if you get triggered by this, you just gave up your energy. You know, that's why they love triggering Christians. This triggered so many Christians.
They lost their mind behind all this.
They give up all their energy. This is why religion is dumb. It was created so that they can harvest energy from you. I mean, these people get on their knees and give energy to something that they don't even know.
They just blindly follow and worship something without even questioning it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about what Rim was saying, how people just follow the majority.
Mm-hmm.
No one questions it.
And the reason it has 666 is because I guess he only made 666 copies of this shoe.
Of course.
So it made them worth a
There's
lot.
other things like him with the devil.
Oh yeah, I can't even show that. And then they purposely put a pentagram and a pinnacle and an upside down cross.
There's too many details in this. This is just all to trigger. And then I remember he put up this, and then he did all that dancing on the devil. And then all these pastors were posting about it on their Instagram. And the people were like scared.
Christian people are so naive to what's going on. And they're such in fear. Like, this is just a shoot and it's just a music video. You don't have to watch the music video. I bet so many Christians watched it. Like, why?
Doesn't that go against the... They shouldn't even be consuming that.
Exactly.
They shouldn't even know that exists.
And he purposely collabed with Nike because Nike has the Saturn ring as their logo, and Saturn is Satan. Divine has a video about that on Patreon.
Every Christmas I make a video talking about Saturn, Satan, Santa. Yeah, that's how we say it. Saturn, Santa, Saturn. Oh gosh.
Satan.
Yeah, so tricky. So Santa is Satan and Saturn.
Make sure you guys join the Patreon to watch this video. The link's in the description. It's a very good video. I like how you also brought up how the Christmas rituals that people do are a form of witchcraft.
I mean, you write down the list of what you want. You know, people should just at least know this stuff. You leave off leave out an offering, the
The
milk and cookies. It's an offering. I mean, people are just blindly, okay, guys, let's do this. Like,
and they're inviting this man to come down their chimney and steal their cookies and then drop off a gift.
if he likes them, he can leave something bad if he don't like you.
That shows he's Satan,
And I
because
think
why he got
can even-
favoritism.
He can take you in a bag. Like, if he don't like you, it's a
Oh,
whole
yeah.
thing. I think it's Krampus or
Because
something.
yeah, it
He
comes
can-
from Krampus.
Yeah. Wow.
December 5th.
23rd. Multiple times have we seen it.
When did the new Beverly Hills Cop come out? That was huge damage control to me. It's called Axel F. That's funny because his other character is Damson. Damson's biggest role is Franklin in Snowfall.
They really remade this?
Yeah, it made no sense because the last one was like in the 90s. But yeah, anyways, Krampus is a mythological demonic Christmas figure from Central European Alpine folklore, a menacing companion to Saint Nicholas who punishes disobedient children instead of rewarding them. He is often depicted with goat horns, cloven hooves, and a hairy body, carrying branches to whip children and a sack to carry them away to his lair. Though originally a pagan figure, Krampus became incorporated into Christian traditions, and his legend continues to be celebrated Krampus Night.
This is sick because it's saying, like, if you don't follow the certain moral code of good, then this man is going to come and eat you. Look at this. Click on this picture.
I don't want to show it too much.
Oh,
I'm going
okay.
to zoom in. This is disgusting.
He's going to, like, take you and, they be making some wild stuff to put fear in people during the night of December 5th.
I was just looking up.
Alright, things are getting weird.
That is weird. I just looked up the release date of Beverly Hills Cop, and it was December 5th.
Okay.
And the Krampus thing is December 5th.
Oh, the 12 again. December's the 12th month.
I see now why Beverly Hills Cop is connected to Krampus, which is connected to Christmas, because his other character is Lil Nas X, and he has a Christmas song. Look at that. He has a song called Holiday,
Oh, that's crazy.
and it came out on Christmas.
In 2024, and then he did the movie again in 2024.
Yeah, the damage control.
Yeah.
And he even looks like Krampus in this. I noticed he also triggered Christians again recently, but I didn't even know about it because it usually is only bigger the first time. He made a song called J Christ.
So his character is made to target the Christian community. Think about that.
It's funny how they call it a TV program.
He's made to harvest from them. Look, he's wearing SEX on his neck. This is all triggering. It's to trigger the...
And if you weren't programmed by religion, this wouldn't trigger you. That's why it's important to not be programmed by that stuff.
Yeah, you shouldn't indulge in things like this because this is how they could also use it against you.
Yeah.
Because they made it. Okay? Think about that. They made that.
And if you want to know why religion is fake, make sure you join the Patreon and watch this video right here. It was deleted from my YouTube, so you can only watch it on Patreon. It's an entire hour and a half documentary that I made going in depth about how all religions were created by the same people that created all these other celebrities.
That created your devil, basically.
Yeah.
The first idol.
J. Christ. I wonder
He's
why.
so connected to Jim Carrey because
JC.
I explained the entire Jim Carrey connection earlier because his event arrest happened in Ventura, and Jim Carrey has Ace Ventura, and then what's his other character?
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber has been trending recently.
Yeah, he recently dropped an album, and of course he has horns in this movie. He looks so much like Justin Bieber in this movie.
I noticed that. He looks like Justin Bieber everywhere. No matter what. This character has so many characters, it's disgusting.
We would have to make an entire documentary.
And I think not what I think. These characters, what's so disturbing is that they're like large scale characters and they all look alike.
That is true. Wow, 24, February 4. They recently killed somebody. I seen Caitlyn Jenner was trending for reacting to it.
Who's Caitlyn Jenner? Bruce Jenner? Mm-hmm. Oh.
Crazy how he changed his whole name. Somebody said John Cena is doing his retirement tour during this 9-year. And then someone said, since you guys expose so many celebrities, I realized a lot of motivational speakers are involved too.
Oh yeah, that guy is very involved. He looks like a character. If you guys are interested in that, I will expose motivational speakers if you guys are interested in that concept.
Yeah, they're fake. Oh, he looks like Magic Johnson.
Yeah, he is such a character.
Yep, he's Magic Johnson. I think that's who I'm thinking of. Yeah, they look identical.
Okay, so someone named Jenny Silly died August 1st, and they were 85. The connection here is the 8. Okay, because it's the 8th month. Let's see who else died. They killed so many characters. It's like
start from the recent, like the end of the month, and go.
What do you mean?
Because there was some recently that I wanted to see.
Oh, you want to see
Yeah.
that? Let's scroll all the way down. Okay. August 25th. Okay. That's not shocking. What they're going to do in this 8th month is a lot of characters are going to die in their 80s or something like that. Okay, a lot of characters died on the 25th. The 25th was such a weird day. Like the energy.
Death equals 25.
Oh, okay.
They've been killing a lot of sport players. Most of these are athletes.
You know, you brought up something that was pretty interesting. You said that he did the collab with the shoe with Nike, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Nike, the check is the Saturn ring, their logo. And Saturn is connected to the number 8. It's the 8th month, and he gets arrested.
Oh, yeah, that's
See,
true.
so he's very connected to that energy.
Then he danced on Satan,
Yeah.
which is Saturn.
Another person died in their 80s in the 8th month. I noticed that they knock these characters off to clean up the amount of characters they make. This always shows me that they make so many characters.
Thousands. Someone said religion is a divide and conquer tool.
Yes.
That is true.
And it's something that controls people's perception of morale, what's right or wrong. I feel like only you can decide what's right or wrong for yourself.
So somebody asked, when is our next YouTube video? We already explained that majority of our videos are going to be posted on Patreon from now on.
Exactly, and the live streams are our next YouTube videos,
Yeah,
basically.
that's what we're going to do from now on. We're only going to do
Live streams and
live
probably a few
streams.
videos on YouTube.
But most of our videos are going to be on Patreon. So if you want to watch our videos, join the Patreon.
Because they're actually appreciated on there. I find that people don't even really care on YouTube for some reason. So, yeah.
Andy said, question, a lot of celebrities have 2 first names. What's up with that? That is true.
Sometimes it can be connected to another character that they have.
Yeah.
Or
Gematria purposes.
well, there's another reason. Say that name, they have 2 first names, and like it's connected to that name is also on another bigger character, like another big character. That'll help push that character.
That is true. I noticed that with Malcolm Jamal Warner, he had like 2 first names.
Yeah.
And the Jamal was connected to so many things.
Mm-hmm. And then Malcolm, you'll think of like Malcolm X, or
Yeah.
like whatever. They even do it with their stage names, like this character, for an example, Lil Nas X. Nas is in his name. Conscious X has a video on the character Nas. I recommend you guys go check out that video.
I wanted to pull something up about that.
Sports are getting horrible. I don't play sports. I mean, I don't watch sports or even find interest in them. But I have to say this, that I don't think people care about them anymore.
Yeah, they've been getting less ratings, I heard.
So I think they're like self-destructing it. VR world.
So Nas has a song. I think it's
No, it's a song.
If I Ruled the World, I think.
No.
Or The
It's
World
the
Is
other
Yours.
one.
So in Nas's song,
Yeah, he says right here, Montero.
he said, cruising in a 6 cab or Montero Jeep. And
Later they're gonna make a character named Lil Nas X. They have the same name, and then Lil Nas X real name is gonna be, his first name is gonna be Montero. Think about that. See,
it's such a small detail.
it's a major detail because think about it. His stage name is literally gonna be including Nas's name. And then Nas mentions Montero in the song. When did this song come out?
I think the 90s. Yeah, 1994. Yeah, May 31st, 1994. And I was saying this is a small detail because, like, in this song, that part is so small. Like, it's not in the chorus or nothing.
It might be a death faker because he mentions Montero, then 6 Feet Deep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he said he keeps falling but never 6 feet deep. So Nas is not going to be the death faker, but Lil Nas is.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
And then he said he wants dead presidents to represent him. So he keeps mentioning death in that song.
My website stopped working.
And they made a weird song together.
They have a song together?
Yeah, it's like a Matrix theme.
A Matrix theme?
Yeah, it's weird. I forgot what it was called. And it contradicts Nas' character because why would he even be with this guy? It's called Rodeo.
What is up with him being a cowboy? Showcases the push for country music because that's the new shift, and I said that a long time ago. Everything is shock factor with this character.
So he's like a vampire in this, and then when they show Nas, he looks like Morpheus.
Oh, you were saying this is Matrix theme. I thought you were saying it was a Matrix theme song.
That's why they keep using the green.
That means he was just made to be a conspiracy character.
Yeah.
But it says Cardi B is in this.
Yeah, she's in the original, and then they remixed it and put...
And then she's arrested around the same time he's
Oh.
arrested. I mean, she's on trial the same time he's arrested.
I didn't even connect that. Wow. That's a huge connection. And it's on the album called 7, and we're in 2025. 25 is 7.
7 shadow here. And look at this, the 54, 2 minutes and 54. He was arrested at 5:40 a.m. And then his other character has the movie Beverly Hills Cop. And the time duration is 1 hour and 45 minutes.
So what's funny about this song, he was straight during this time, but they made a conspiracy that this was his coming out song, that this was actually about a guy.
You heard this?
Yeah, I remember he was everywhere when this came out.
I had never heard this stuff before. I only heard that rodeo song. Not rodeo. Ride till something anymore. I don't know what happened.
Right.
Oh, here, let me fix this. Oh.
That was such a weird song. I want to pull up the lyrics to that song because it's symbolic. It's not about riding a horse. And when he came out as, not straight.
It's called Old Town Road. That's what it's called.
He was, no one knew he wasn't straight when he made this song, so people just thought it was a child-friendly song. But now, if you listen to this song, you actually can understand what he's saying.
This is ridiculous. No, stop.
We're not going to explain it, but if you get it, you get it. And then the horse is in the back. I just like to point out the lyrics because it's all based upon your perception. Like,
He mentioned Wrangler, and when this is his first biggest song, and Nas referenced the Jeep. Jeep has the Jeep Wrangler, and he mentioned the Montero. And later they made this character, and his first name is Montero, and in his first big song, he referenced Wrangler.
Damn, that's a huge connection.
They said a lot of weird things in the song.
He said cowboy hat from Gucci, Wrangler on his booty.
I never noticed. Hear the lyrics when they listen to songs.
I never noticed he said that.
Wow, someone said that Eddie was a singer.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Party all the time. Hold up.
Party all the time.
So he does it all.
Boogie in your butt. And we just
said that.
The Wrangler on his booty.
Wow, and someone had referenced the Shrek connections, and he has a song on the soundtrack.
And Eddie Murphy looks like Chris Rock, and Chris Rock is Donkey. Wow. He has a song called Bubble Hill.
Was he being symbolic that he was going to have a character later?
Why did he make a song called that? We can't say, but you guys can see it on the screen.
Let's click on that. I don't know where that's going to take us, but...
Apparently it's a song.
Can we get the lyrics to this? Oh no, let's just move on. Yeah, this has led us somewhere we didn't need to be led.
This is a huge connection though.
Oh look, October 24th.
Oh, there it is.
Oh no.
I cannot believe he said all this.
Alright. So he's anti-against. Yeah. Or this is like a little joke, but like, and his other character is like...
Yeah, he said he has nightmares about non-straight people.
Okay. Petrified. Okay.
So he has the phobia, basically.
That's a connection, guys.
That's a huge connection right there. Also,
why would he make that?
Also, this Bubble Hill song, because Lil Nas X's last name is Hill. They were even calling him Mr. Hill. He has another song called Hit by a Car.
Alright.
So this could be predictive programming of Lil Nas X. Alright, I didn't even notice this. So apparently he did a lot of things to trigger people, which is similar to what Lil Nas X does. Because these are all triggering topics. Like the politics.
Yeah, that's true. What this person said, although non-talks Joshy said, people don't actually listen to the music they are playing. Exactly.
That is true. So I wanted to pull this up because we get
He's a
so many.
9.
Wow, I knew there would be
His
some
picture
details.
with his other character, he's wearing a 9. He gets arrested in a 9-year. This was in 2024, 8-year. He gets arrested in the 8th month.
It's like a cryptic message, a subliminal message.
Exactly.
And then it looks like it says death on the back of his hoodie. It probably says something else, but
Purposely.
yeah.
Subconscious programming.
They always take photos as damage control. This is not just a coincidence. It's not random. The reason they do this is because
they know that a person have seen our content. Is that 99?
Yeah.
He is going to be such a death faker. Anyway, so someone that has seen our content and is on the fence, once they see a picture, they're going to be like, how can they be together? And then that person automatically is going to think that this is some type of way of debunking this. And so then they're going to like deter away from this concept.
Yeah. But as we explained in these videos,
they can be together. In most videos, we show that they could be together.
Yeah. Because it's not the same vessel.
Exactly. They love hanging out. As huge mockery, actually.
I'm going to close out some of these tabs because it's going slow. And his middle name being Lamar seems to be a huge connection.
Kendrick Lamar is from California.
Yeah.
And Snowfall takes place in Compton, right? And Kendrick's from Compton.
Yeah. The connections never end.
You could leave the side-by-side comparisons.
Yeah.
Wow, there was someone born June 29th or something in this, and then you showed the movie.
So yeah, go join the Patreon and watch this video so you can understand how they're able to be in the same room. Because I'm tired of people falling for the damage control. You know, they did more damage control than me with this type of thing. So first it was this. Last year in 2024, they did damage control to me with this movie. They put Eddie Murphy and Lil Nas X together for this movie. And then in 2025, they did it twice. Adam Sandler and Bad Bunny now have a movie together, and I exposed that 3 years ago. And then now Denzel Washington and A$AP Rocky have a movie together, and I exposed that 3 years ago as well. So this is the third time.
Movie damage control is very common.
Yeah, that seems to be their new method right now. But yeah, he's going to be a huge death faker. He's wearing the 99 and he's born in 99.
He's connected to all 9s. And he's born on the 9th.
Oh yeah, that is true.
And then his trial is in the 9th month. Come on. They do this so much.
Shout out to Barox. He said, everyone drop a like on the live. Yeah, make sure you guys like the live stream so that more people can watch it. Someone said Taylor Swift got engaged at 35 years old, which was a huge predictive programming on the world stage, because in 2009 an interview joked that her mom wouldn't let her marry until she was 35. I never knew about that. But that whole situation is damage control to Divine Sade's video.
Yeah, and it's crazy. He said 2009, and then they joked about that in an interview, and then now, and oh, look at this video. It's saying he had a meltdown. Like what?
And that's what they were saying. That's what they were saying about Martin Lawrence. They called it a meltdown, a breakdown.
The signs were there. So anyway, back to this. It's ironic you say that. They did this in 2009. They talked about her getting married and all that stuff. And it's 2025, which is a 9-year. So
oh yeah,
very symbolic.
This is all damage control to Divine Sade's video.
It's disgusting.
And notice how she has a song called The Man.
That's funny because someone, before you even pulled that up, said Taylor Swift is a skinny dude.
Yeah, that's what her recent video was about. Her being a man called Napoleon Dynamite.
Wow, that's crazy. Guys, go watch this video. Go watch it. It's very good. I've been exposing this character for a while. I have so many videos.
And this photo that you have of her with the apple on her neck is referencing the Adam's apple.
Exactly. Man, I didn't even notice that. I was connecting this all to the V and vote because this is all symbolism, guys. Just go watch the video. Go watch the video. She's so many characters. She's Zena LeVay. She's Terry Nunn. That's also her base character too. I talked about that already.
Scarlett Johansson.
She's this person from this group. She just has a lot of old characters.
That's why she's the biggest one. They mixed all these big characters because Napoleon Dynamite is big. Xena was big in the satanic world.
Exactly.
And then Scarlett Johansson.
If you guys want to see more content about celebrities being inverted, go check out Conscious X Facebook where he posts it all the time.
Yeah, I've been posting a lot of inverted photos of them.
All day long. It's so funny.
We also have a lot on Patreon. You did one recently.
Hello, Nicholas. Rashida Nichols. Oh, Nichols. Okay, sorry.
Exactly. Someone said they put Boosie and Flavor Flav on a podcast together. They even put them in a movie together. They put them in a video together. They did so much after I exposed them. Then I exposed them for being Soulja Boy, and recently Flavor Flav did a video with Soulja Boy.
And they're just laughing.
Yeah. Shout out to the person that sent me that on Patreon.
Make sure you guys join the Patreon. Sometimes that group chat is really good.
Yeah. We have an amazing group chat where people send all the damage control and responses that they do.
Exactly. And people talk about other things in there.
Yeah. And we just like giving you guys advice.
Yeah, especially if you private messages. If we're not getting so many messages all at once, we will reply, of course.
Someone said, do you know any characters of Trey Parker? I don't know who that is.
Trey Parker.
But I'll look him up, and if we find anything,
we'll expose it. So Mike said, y'all making me lose my appetite.
I don't know
who is this guy.
I've never heard of him.
He looks like Kevin from The Office.
Yep, that is him.
That picture right there. I don't know why I can see this stuff. What does he do? Oh.
He's an actor, writer, and producer.
Oh, South Park.
Oh.
Huh. Well, he's a character, and he looks like homeboy from The Office. He looks like Kevin so much in this. I don't know his real name, but Kevin Malone.
Oh, that's what I was gonna look up. I was gonna look up Franklin's character, but I'll do that after. Kevin Malone.
And go back to the picture. Side profile. Let's find a side, like right here. Let's do this one. This.
So here's a live.
Exposure, divine in action. And we're gonna go off some that you guys say.
Wow, they look identical right here. That is crazy.
Okay, let's go back. It's his bigger self. Wow, and then right here, I do see what someone said. They say he looked like Bill Murray.
Yeah, he does.
Right there.
He's a mixture.
We see this mixture going on now. Right here, he looks like him.
Let me fix that.
Yeah, it looks like Bill Murray right there. They got the double, triple chin thing going on.
That's funny.
Why would they be on the thumbnail together?
Alright, I want to look up Franklin from Snowfall.
Miranda Cosgrove is Michael Jackson. We just never got around to making a video on it.
And more characters also.
Yeah, she's all of those characters in one, like Sandra Bullock and all of them, you know. But she literally looks like Michael, like older Michael, and it's creepy.
Yeah, they've mocked it so many times. We'll make a separate video on that. I wonder if they have...
Why did he put this?
That's funny. This show started in 2017, and Lil Nas X got famous in between when this show was going on.
Yeah, they joke about it because it's true. It's like a nasty, sick joke. Because think about it. They put her in, you know, shows that are for the youth. And she's literally Michael Jackson. And Michael Jackson was like a predator. Think about that. So they know what they're doing. That's why they joke about it later.
So Franklin Saint, which is Damson Idris' character, was born in December 1963.
12.
Yep.
I recommend you guys go and watch the beginning of this live stream where I expose everything about this Lil Nas X arrest if you're new.
And look at that. Eddie Murphy was born in 1961. His other character is Damson, and Damson played a character called Franklin Saint who was born in 1963. So this character is the same age, basically.
36, 63. He was connected. Lil Nas X was connected to 36 and 63.
Oh, yeah.
The entire situation is insane. And 12 is 3. Come on, December 12th. And then that movie, Beverly Hills Cop, came out December 5th. Oh, I love this. Someone said, are there any better conspiracies, they meant to say THAN, than celebrities playing other celebrities and rituals / sacrifices? I don't know where you're getting this ritual and sacrificing from. And then next is ritual somewhat, but sacrifice what? And then they said McDonald's allegedly using human meat, for example, is more interesting conspiracy theory. How about you go over there? Go find pages that talk about that, because we've already spoke about the food. Go to the Patreon.
Yeah, we talked about that. I
just made a video this month. Go check that out.
Yeah.
If you're so interested in other things, here you go.
Go watch this video on our Patreon.
They said that you were chicken in the ad. Go watch it. There you go. That's what you're into.
And then if you want videos about the meat,
go watch this video. Come on. I have 2 videos within the past 2 months about this stuff. We talk about a lot of things, but I have
2 more videos coming out about this topic also.
Exactly. So
you're late.
Exactly. You're up here trying to, I don't know what you're trying to do.
They're trying to downplay that celebrities being fake is not important, but it very much is. the reason why it's the most important.
They're the same ones that's going to promote eating meat and
Yep.
fast food places to you. Yet that seems to not matter to you.
They're your president. They're your religious leaders. All of these people
They're
are
the
fake.
people behind the food companies also. Those faces they show you, they're also them. Oh, McDonald's, he's also a character, the founder. And since we're talking about that, it's funny because in Snowfall, Franklin referenced the founder of McDonald's.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
Yeah, all these conspiracies are made to try to downplay certain things.
If you want something deeper, go watch something else.
Yeah, and go to our Patreon. Like, they're acting like we don't have deeper and different topics. Because it's not that these topics are deeper, it's just that they're different topics.
So they said, I'm not downplaying. It just gets old. I'll peep the KFC video. Thank you. Okay, that's good. See, I understand that can get old to someone that gets it. If you get it, and that's good. Congratulations if you get this. But we still got to go and wake up other people to this concept. There's other people who are attached to a different character. So all characters must be exposed and talked about, even if it's repeatedly.
And we still have subscribers from years ago that still come and think these new woke characters are real.
Exactly.
So it's like we have to keep exposing them.
And they make new characters like the influencers, the streamers, the TikTokers, all that stuff.
That was a whole new wave of characters that they started making that people thought were real.
Exactly. And then he said, respect the hard work y'all do. Thank you.
I'm glad he acknowledges that it's hard work.
And then he said, how do y'all know each other, by the way? I think we're getting a little off topic.
Basically, when you're on a certain frequency, you're going to attract other people on that same frequency. So if you want to attract someone like you, or if you want to have a high frequency relationship, you would just raise your frequency
and get with someone exactly like you. And how do you get with someone exactly like you? You find out who you are, seriously, without all the external noise of the world. So there's an ebook out about that.
Let me pull that up. The ebook is on the Patreon. You can buy it separately
or join the Celestial tier and get it
for free
with everything else. It's a good deal, actually.
So it's $10 if you buy it on a website, and you can join the Celestial tier and you get all 3 of these for free.
And you get to talk to us on the phone. And you get a numerology reading.
And 100 videos.
Exactly. Well, more than 100 videos. Over 100 videos.
Yeah.
So...
yeah, I like how Arkeen brought that up. I don't know why so many bots are obsessed over the Cracker Barrel change.
This is called controlled content. Because they're pushing that.
Yeah.
I didn't even know people ate there.
That place is like terrible. And why does this matter? All they did was take out the man and the barrel. I guess because it's a white man and then the barrel, so the name is like stereotypical.
Yeah.
But why does this bother people?
I don't know why this is a big deal. I seen it and I'm like, why are people freaking out over this?
It's not like their food changed.
I would not eat this.
I have so many things I want to say about this, but I'm not. Basically, just don't eat here.
Put a 5 in a chat if you've ate here. It's okay.
I've never ate here before, but we can see by the logo, the old logo, who they're attracting.
Yeah.
And this is who they're triggering right now.
Yeah, so I guess that's why it's a big deal. Do people want the picture? In the
Yeah.
image? Oh.
Even though the picture is messed up, you know what I'm saying? It's derogatory. I can't say the R word, but...
Thank you, Greg, for saying you've ate there. Are you upset about the logo change?
And my main thing is...
Let's read the menu.
Why do they always promote these nasty...
Sausage, egg, hash brown casserole. Bacon and egg, hash brown casserole.
Bro, bacon
What's
and egg?
What's the difference between sausage and bacon? It's the same pork, right?
Yeah, it's just cooked different. It's a different part of the animal. Sausage is...
This is illusion of choice.
The back part.
That's
nasty. But bacon and egg are the worst things you can possibly eat. Like, we have done a lot of research on egg, and it's very disgusting. Because we went vegetarian recently, but we were still eating egg until we realized how nasty egg.
And it was draining the energy.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, like...
Every time we ate egg, we got tired, sleepy, fatigued, and we did research and found out that it's kind of a karmic thing, because if you're eating the life force energy, you know, of course you're going to have something bad happen to you.
Exactly.
That's why meat is bad for you.
Exactly.
Because you don't need...
But
Shout out to Benny. He said ever since he quit meat, he feels better. Exactly.
He's telling the truth.
You will feel better. Mentally, physically, spiritually.
Yeah, spiritually. So next they have butter pecan, whatever way you want to say it, sticky bun. That looks gross. Then they have
butter pecan French toast. All this stuff is bad for you. Like, you're better off just eating at home.
So he said that the K was a whip.
That is true. It does look like it.
And then he said it's giving white. He said it gives whites only. Beef-based carnivore diet, FTW. I don't know what that means. FTW. I don't speak like that. But that's what you're eating. That's good for you.
Oh, FTW means for the win.
Oh, so beef-based diet, beef-based carnivore diet for the win. So that's all you eat?
That is sad. That's sad that you need to kill animals to survive. I hope you can change your life. But everyone is welcome to do whatever they want. Just know that there's an energy behind everything.
Exactly.
And there's karma behind everything. Karma is just cause and effect. So if you eat something bad, of course you're going to get sick and feel tired and all this stuff.
Your energy's going to be low. And the low non-tox Joshi said they want to keep people sick. Exactly. And then... Okay, let's keep reading what Greg is saying. Pork is garbage. I never liked eggs. It's weird to eat. Okay. And then they said, well, that's good. Literally 1 animal per year with beef diet. Okay.
He said he could be eating 200 chickens and 50 fish per year.
Okay, I'm proud of you. You're doing good.
At least he did research.
Exactly. So thank you for caring about the animals, and thank you for choosing a less harmful way so far.
Yeah, you did some progress.
And we're proud of you. You're not just killing all the animals for your own gain.
You're still killing some animals, though, so...
I could be eating 200 chickens.
And honestly, pointing out something worse doesn't justify what you're doing. That's just something I want to put out there.
Exactly. That's a good point.
Exactly. Shout out to Josh. They said, how can someone see something dead as appetizing?
It's called programming. If they program you long enough that it's normal and you woke up and you were born that way just eating this, these people could they just do it out of nature, out of habit, out of programming.
So
it's not natural.
Next time you're eating a burger, just think about this.
He got slaughtered in a bloody slaughterhouse.
You killed him, basically. Like, people think just because they're not physically doing the killing, but they are, because your money is supporting the people that are killing. So technically you are killing. It's just that people think they're not because
they're so far away from it.
Yeah, but their money is supporting the killing. And what's sad about this is cows are very peaceful, calm,
happy little creatures that eat grass all day.
Yeah, so why would you see this and think, oh, that's food?
I'm gonna murder them. This is actually sad.
It's sad.
As I look at this.
And people don't look at them. Like, look at how they are when they're little.
Some people see them as just straight food. Like,
That
they
is
see that as
sad.
a dinner
They
plate.
see a burger when they look at it. That is sad, man.
This is the them or us type of energy.
And then chickens. Chickens are fearful creatures. So
Always on the edge.
and they're kind of dumb. So when you eat this, you're dumbing yourself down and you're putting fear in your body.
Greg said they are like little grass puppies. That's what he said.
Chickens or
He was talking
cows?
about the cows.
Oh, the little ones, yeah. And this is just sad. Like, they stuff them with hormones and all these crazy shots. You know, they're this big
And they be in
after
so
like
much,
a month.
Yeah, and they be in so much pain because they can barely walk around because that's not their normal body weight. They're supposed to
Yeah.
have. So
Some
you're
die.
eating that and you're eating all those hormones, and then you wonder why you have all these issues.
And some of them die from being overweight.
They still feed people that. Why KFC pops up? That place?
Kill for chicken.
Yeah.
KFC stands for kill for chicken.
Go check out my video.
Let me pull that up real quick. Because that was an interesting connection.
Exactly. They do have emotions. People act like they don't for some reason.
This was a creepy ad because he kept saying, "Look at the chicken. You want the chicken."
You are chicken. And then he
Yeah.
said your soul wants chicken.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
If they have to promote this so much and mind control you to eat it, that shows there's something bad about it. And right here she put, "Don't kill for chicken," because
KFC is kill for chicken.
yeah.
Yeah. Marquine said that they have emotions, and then Low Talks Josh said most humans lack empathy. Yeah, you know, some animals have more empathy than humans.
Yeah.
Like the human population.
Dogs have more empathy than
Than
humans.
most humans. Think about that.
So next time you're eating that baconator from Wendy's,
This is what you.
think about this.
And these things are a part of the human genome code.
Oh yeah,
You
pigs.
know.
Pigs have human DNA.
DNA.
That's why they kind of look like humans.
Exactly. So, Greg said something else. Let's get into this.
He said, "I don't eat chicken, inferior vitamin count,
Okay.
and I'm aware of how overgrown they are due to selective breeding. Chick culling is messed up too. I used to buy pasture-raised eggs because of chick culling." So I'm glad you know about how bad it is to eat chicken, but you still seem programmed with the red meat one. But it's fine. I mean, some people take longer to evolve, and nowadays it's like so easy to be vegan or vegetarian because there's so many more options that weren't available before.
There's even Frutivore, one of our Patreon members of Frutivore. He's been inspiring people in a Patreon.
Yeah, shout out to the people on Patreon.
Is the Bible or Quran more accurate in y'all's opinion? What?
They're both wrong. Like, they're both terrible. We already talked about this. I have an hour-long religion exposed video. And I even talked about Islam, how they worship Saturn, aka Satan, with a black cube.
It's all made morale code and belief systems. I mean, create your own life.
Wow, so the Satanic Temple built a black cube monument to honor veterans, and the Muslims worship this black cube of Saturn. So they're mocking you on what this symbolizes. These people get on their knees.
This all just looks sad.
This looks like slavery. And it's free will. Nobody's forcing them with a whip and chains to do this. So they're giving up their energy. But yeah, just join the Patreon and watch this video. The link to the Patreon is pinned in the chat. Wow, that's funny that someone said the person who asked about Miranda Cosgrove is a bot because it's MJ's birthday.
Josh isn't a bot. He even responded to that. But the irony of that.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't mean that the person is a bot. It just means that the synchronization is there. And oh, that's funny. Mike said the Baconator is Bacon-ator. Like you ate bacon.
People love that. Arkeen said that meat itself doesn't have taste. True. It's the seasoning that makes it taste good. Exactly.
Yeah. All you're eating, the only thing you're tasting is the plants. So why not just eat the plants?
Greg, do you astral project? That's a question for you.
Mike said he's eating beans and rice with jalapenos. That's good. I'm glad there's no meat in your meal. That is pretty funny though, how today is...
Is it actually?
Yeah. Michael Jackson birthday.
Oh, that's crazy. June 25th, 2009. Someone brought up 2009 earlier with,
I think it was Eddie Murphy.
No, it was with Taylor Swift's character.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't they bring back iCarly?
Yeah, recently. So they've mocked this one so many times. We're gonna make a separate video on this because she's also mixed with somebody else, and I'll save that for when we make the video. Greg said, "What is your thoughts on speaking in tongues?" It seems like a form of body snatching, aka possession. And I've witnessed this myself. A person did it at church, and it was a woman. It's a short woman with like a very light voice. And when she started speaking in tongues, she had a dark, like, masculine and
So a
weird.
demon came inside of her?
I don't know, but this is just a story.
Diablo?
And I'll let you guys react to what you think happened. So she has a light voice, but then she started speaking in tongues. They call it prophesy or something like that. And the demon or whatever was speaking through her said to keep worshiping it and that it's coming soon.
Nah.
Yeah, it was creepy. And I always get like creepy chills. It's not positive. Like it has a negative energy. And why don't people ever question why do most people get possessed at church? Like you would think this is the place where it would happen the least.
I mean, they're open up the doors to anything if there's a possibility.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about that? I believe these spirits exist because why is religion so keen on like saying open yourself up
Let yourself be open. Open
yeah,
your heart.
let Jesus in your heart.
Open that door.
So you're opening yourself up to something you don't even know.
Knocks answered.
Greg said his sister was speaking in tongues on command in the parking lot, and he watched her mouth move and didn't get any creeped out vibes. So if you didn't get any creeped out vibes, that means you don't have a good intuition because you didn't feel anything from that. But people with strong intuition can feel the energy. And you know what's funny? I've witnessed because I grew up in church, so I've seen a lot of possessions at church. And one time it was like a teenager and she got possessed, and so they were like praying for her or whatever. And the same dark masculine deep tone that she had when she was possessed is the same one as the person speaking in tongues. So I find that interesting. Mike said, I can't go in the section where they have all the meats in the grocery stores. Missing people pop up in my head. That is true. I have a video coming soon to Patreon about percentages of human DNA found in pork. And it reminds me of J. Cole's music video. I think it was Middle Child. Where they showed the meat being sold as people. And then in the beginning of the music video, he was showing dead people.
I have a video on Patreon about this. Where is it? It's the Sade video.
Go watch this video on Patreon for more information. Someone said iCarly revival premiered 1 week and 1 day prior to the 11th anniversary of the fake death of Michael Jackson and ended 33 days prior to the 65th birthday of Michael Jackson. I'm glad you found connections with them. Greg said he saw J. Cole at Dreamville Festival this year. He killed it. So you like J. Cole?
So this is the same guy that says he's on a beef-based diet, and now he's saying he went to a J. Cole concert.
Hold up, I have so many questions for this guy. He's such a contradiction. He said that he understands celebrities are fake and wants us to cover a deeper topic like...
Instead of talking about celebrities because it's getting old.
And he said he wants us to talk about another topic like human meat in McDonald's, but yet you eat meat and defend it, and then when we bring up a character that has mocked it, you defend and love the character.
And went to their concert.
How does that make any sense?
You spent money to go to their concert.
So you're asking why we expose celebrities? This is why, because you're still programmed. And I've exposed J. Cole before.
He said he killed it.
One of J. Cole's characters is this Christian rapper named D1. I made a video about this 4 years ago.
Divine has a video coming soon.
Yeah, because J. Cole has a base character also.
And it was him that asked about speaking in tongues. Oh, this guy is just...
He's programmed with religion, meat, celebrities, mainly J. Cole. I mean, it doesn't stop with this guy. So this is why we keep exposing celebrities, because even some of you guys are still programmed with them.
He was there? That would be a crazy connection.
Nah, he's just saying that since he's him.
Oh. He's a hybrid between Chris Brown and J. Cole.
Yeah, you can see it a lot in this photo. And Divine will be exposing J. Cole's base character. And they have more characters. I also exposed an NBA player character that they have in this video. Arkeen said he agrees he saw his girlfriend catch the Holy Ghost and it creeped him out. We haven't been back to church ever since. Yeah, that's creepy, man.
Stay out of that place.
Why they call it a ghost?
It's a spirit.
That means there's something going on there.
Yeah, don't go back.
And then you have to think, they're doing witchcraft at church with these songs, these chants.
Sometimes they light candles.
Yeah, this is all
and they
rituals.
need everybody to give up there. Don't go there, bro.
And it's your belief that makes it happen.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you go and you don't believe in this stuff...
If they can get in your psyche, then that's when it happens.
They broke the door to your subconscious mind.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you go to church and you don't believe in it, nothing's going to happen to you because you have a wall. You have a strong guard of your subconscious mind. But what's sad is they get people that are feeling low, who are depressed.
It was down bad.
Yeah, and these people are more open to being mind controlled and possessed, basically.
Mike said that he's broke and he wish he can watch our videos. Mike, I'm wishing for you abundance in your life.
Yeah, so you can afford to watch.
Exactly. So just focus on abundance in your life, okay? And you're going to be great in all areas. Oh no, he just said, bro, I know Hobson is Gucci Mane, but I'll still go to a Hobson concert if he's in town. I don't care.
What up, Gucci? Alright. Yeah, so this is why we make videos, because you still don't get it. Like, yeah, you know that he's a character, but you still support.
Yeah, there's so many layers that you're missing out on.
Like, I even have a video on Playboy Cardi where I exposed the agenda behind concerts. I recommend you watch that video because it'll make you think twice about going to concerts. Because
concerts are equivalent to church.
yeah, in that video I showed on my thumbnail a guy that got possessed at his concert. Let me see if I can pull that up. So the video is called Playboy Cardi Possessed His Fans with Demons at His Rolling Loud Concert. And I showed a bunch of people that were acting very strange during this concert. And he was doing some weird chants, and it's just a demonic concert. Like, their concerts are very demonic.
A legit energy harvest. Marquine said he never seen D1 without a headband. It's a part of his character. It's like how they're cartoon characters, basically. He said he's seen that video.
So you've watched these videos and you will still go to the concerts. I don't understand. Someone said, give me the link of your video on YouTube that mentioned caretaker from Republic of Congo. I don't know who you're talking about.
What?
Who's a caretaker from Republic of Congo? Are you talking about Mike Epps?
Yeah. Who has that video? Is it me?
I have a video on... I don't know if you mentioned it in your video also.
I think I did. I made it first, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But did you mention their base character?
Yeah.
What is it called?
I don't know. I have so many videos, I forgot the name.
What did you say he was?
Kyrie Irving.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like move the mouse. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's right there. Oops. I don't know if that's the guy that you're referencing, but
they look identical. He looks like him too. They have another character. Oh, him, yeah.
yeah.
That's their other character.
Greg said, wasn't Hobson's music very preachy though and good messages? So how would it be bad to support him at a concert? Didn't he say in the video you posted they made him wear the Gucci suit to counteract?
They made him. Wow. Okay.
You are so programmed. All I have to say is, yes, Hobson was created to...
No, keep playing the video. I noticed that brain rot works like this. Anyway, like people need something going on the screen.
So, I wanted to say, yes, Hobson was made to be a conscious, quote-unquote, character, right? And he does say some truth and positive stuff in his music, but not all of it is positive. Some of it is very negative, actually, and creepy. He has some... Let me pull up some things of him, because he's actually very demonic. And if you're under his spell, you won't even question it. I mean, his main look is demonic. He looks like a creature. And one of his albums has like Saw references, which looks very creepy. And he's probably going to be a death faker, either him or Gucci, because he also has this other one where he's dead or about to be buried or something.
It seems like they'll kill him.
Yeah, it's most likely going to be him. So if you think this is positive,
Honestly, Greg is just being illiterate and like ignorant right now.
yeah.
Sag my pants. He's a character. That's what matters at the end of the day.
Someone said he looks like Lamar Odom. I see that a little bit. He is mixed with more people because Gucci is Aretha Franklin. And so they had to mix other people to make Hobson. Nah, Lamar Odom is Virgil.
Yeah, he looks a lot like them.
I talked about that in my Virgil Abloh video. Speaking of him, we were talking about him earlier because of Lil Nas X middle name being Lamar.
Yeah. So to answer your question about who did they mix Michael Jackson with to make Chris Tucker, Keith Sweat.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
That's how they made him. Let's go to that video and I'll play it for you guys too. I noticed that this is working for some reason. What is that video called?
Funny Marco admits he's...
Really?
Yeah. You could just type it in, it pops up.
It was literally creepy how...
I think you have to drag it.
Oh yeah, here.
Oh yeah, right there.
Okay, so he's mixed with him.
Wow, they look exactly alike.
But then they needed Michael's eyes, and then they mocked everybody by having Michael and Chris Tucker very close. Okay.
Yeah, they were in the music video together.
Yeah,
and of course,
Michael Jackson has so many characters, it's actually freaky.
He looks like Sandra Bullock a lot right there.
Do you think he has Jim Carrey beat with the amount of characters?
They're all the same thing because Jim Carrey has so many. Like, it's ridiculous.
Michael just has a lot. He has, because he's been so many different looks. So he has characters like Candace Owens. I mean, how many times can we keep exposing him?
NBA Youngboy.
Exactly. Every different stage of his life is a whole set of like a plethora of characters.
Yeah, him and Jim Carrey are up there with the most. Prince too, he has a lot.
Oh yeah, they use Prince's face a lot for a lot of things.
Alright, Greg said Saw 1 was a very good movie, not gonna lie.
I'm trying to tell you, Greg has lost his mind.
I don't know if you're an NPC. I hope you're not. Like, I hope you can evolve, but
no.
He's giving NPC vibes right now. It's like he's in love with the Matrix.
Oh, yes. We're wishing abundance to anyone that needs it. So we're wishing abundance to Andy so you can get money, you know. You can level up.
Yeah.
And then you can eventually join a Patreon and get other things you want in your life. We want to see you guys win. Okay, he said that he knows a girl in IRL since elementary school. Recently realized it's Michael Jackson. Yeah, that's a crazy thing. Most people are characters.
Yeah,
it's very weird.
We've seen a lot too.
You know someone that's looks like Jim Carrey.
I know a guy. Oh my god, this dude is weird. I've known him since like elementary. And this guy looks identical to Jim Carrey.
Freaky. Once you showed me a picture of him, I was freaked out.
He looks like Jim Carrey and Justin Bieber.
In a direct movie. Jim Carrey and...
his older movies.
What is that movie where he was stalking that guy?
Cable Guy?
Cable Guy, yeah.
And he acts like him too. So there's a lot of NPCs that are based off of celebrities. We talked about that on Patreon. And to the people that don't have enough money, we understand. That's why you can join the knowledge tier for $10, and it's a good deal $10 and you get 100 videos.
You get group chat access and all this other stuff. So it's pretty great. Shout out to everybody that's been there for a very long time. We appreciate you guys so much.
And if you do the math, that's like 10 cents per video.
The wisdom tier does not exist. So
oh yeah,
don't even try to find
this
that.
is old. This doesn't exist anymore. Now we just have the enlightenment and celestial. So yeah, if you don't have that much money, you can just join this tier and you can get all those videos.
Yeah, I keep playing this.
So Andy said, thank you both. I'll be there soon enough. We appreciate that. Whenever you're ready. So Arkane said, I remember you exposed Daylight as Virgil too. Yeah, let me pull that up. I'm making a part 2 to that later on this year. This one they really tried to hide. But here it is.
They look like identical.
So he said, just to clarify, Chris Tucker is MJ and Sweat.
Yes, Sweat.
Yeah, he's a mixture of both
name.
of them.
But yeah.
Andy said he wants to join the tier where he also gets to communicate with you both. So that's the celestial tier.
We lowered the price of phone calls. Used to be like...
Yeah, we used to charge $88 for the phone calls because we were getting so many of them. But we lowered it because we understand that
a lot
more
of people's situation.
Yeah. He said, I remember the Jim Carrey and Bieber video you did last year. It wasn't... Oh, yeah, it was last year.
You did one?
It was mainly John Cena based, but I did mention Justin Bieber. Let me pull that up. And Divine also made a video on this too. They look so much alike. He mocked it so much. Right here, he has a chipped tooth, and it's a reference to Jim Carrey when he had the chipped tooth in Dumb and Dumber.
A chipped tooth? Are you catching this other connection in Cable Guy? What was his name?
Chip.
Yeah,
Chip Douglas.
That's so weird.
And he mocked that he's also Joe Biden.
Nah, that's weird.
Why did they do a Carrey family reunion and it's all his characters?
They should actually do this with literally his characters. No,
I think
so many characters.
He mocks it so much. I mean, his movie The Mask, he's like a different person at night.
Oh, The Mask, ironically. Is this edited?
Nah.
That's how his jaw looked.
Yeah, someone screenshotted it and noticed that he looked fake.
Someone talked about Ted Bundy. Didn't
you
make a video on him?
Yeah, I have a video about him. 2 actually now. Because they did Damage Control. They made a whole nother character after my video.
You have to type in an actual
Yeah, it was Bob Saget. Yeah, go watch this video on Patreon. He's Ted Bundy.
And so many others.
So many more. Part 2 is the Luigi one. I connected every single character in this group of characters in this video. The YouTube version doesn't have that part. So yeah, Jim Carrey is also Kevin Bacon, because Jim Carrey is Tom Brady and Tom Brady is Kevin Bacon. Alright, so if you guys have any other questions, let us know before we end the live stream. It's been a really good live stream. We covered so many topics. We'll answer one more question before we end it. Someone said the statues in Catholic churches, I always felt like they were watching everybody in the church.
They do say they're always watching, right?
So we've already explained that we don't post YouTube videos anymore. We will do a couple, but not really. Most of our videos are going to be on Patreon.
Do you have one coming out soon, or is that just for...
It's mainly just for Patreon. I will post a shorter version on YouTube, but it's better to watch it on Patreon. Are people with moderate amounts of fame in the club too, like Lil Pump or Tony Hinchcliffe, or a name barely recognizable like that? If someone has small, moderate amount of fame, did they sell their soul? What?
Lil Pump is a pretty big character.
Lil Pump is a huge character. Like, yeah, he's not as big anymore, but
The club.
he has like a song with 1 billion views. And yes, he's a character. We're gonna expose him soon on Patreon. And who's this other person? Tony Hinchcliffe. Yeah, they make smaller characters. They're not always big.
These characters are pretty big. I mean, we told you already they're influencers and TikTokers, which are pretty small.
Yeah, all of them are characters. Doesn't matter how big or small they are. I mean, in our other live stream, we exposed a TikToker.
So yeah, guys, which one is that?
In this live stream, we talked about how this guy's a TikToker. So they make small people.
All the time.
They're not always going to be mainstream.
They make small people to seem relatable, even though they're clearly doing symbolism like this character on the screen. So thank you guys so much for watching. This has been a really good live stream. Wow, the last one was 5 hours long. That's crazy.
6, actually.
Exactly. So thank you guys so much for joining us live. We appreciate all you guys.
Yeah, make sure you guys join the Patreon. The link's in the description and in the pinned comment. And we have so many Patreon videos coming soon. Like September, we're going to drop so many on Patreon.
Yes, we've exposed the weather and all that stuff on Patreon, by the way, also.
Yeah.
To answer your question.
And Andy said, so small YouTubers are also characters. Yes, they make so many YouTuber characters. Like, every time you open YouTube, you're gonna find a bunch of characters on your homepage that are pretending to be regular people. Dog the Bounty Hunter was at a church near.
He's just trolling. It doesn't even matter what he says at this point. So thank you guys so much for watching this.
It's been a good live stream. Make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe to Divine Sade's channel and my
subscribe
channel.
To Conscious X. And again, we're just on Patreon, okay? We have so many videos. These are not just videos. This is knowledge. This is information that basically just enlightens people, honestly. So I recommend joining. And if you want to talk to us, join the Celestial tier. You want a numerology reading, join the Celestial or the Enlightenment tier, and just private message me, all right?
All right. Thank you guys so much, and we'll catch you guys later.